What the duck is up, everyone? As always, with me, my co-host Garrett, and welcome to the inaugural episode of Duck Duck Hike. And what better way to start this episode off with a very special guest, a former standout player and team captain at Wake Forest, leading the team in tackles in 2018, a veteran in the NFL entering his 7th season with the Denver Broncos, and a former high school teammate of mine, Justin Strnad.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys having me on, man.
Yeah, thanks for so let's get clarification first. You wanted to get clarification on the name, right?
What?
Because all the commentators,
bro, drives me nuts. Every time I watch a game, Justin Strnad, they never say it right.
So give us clarification right now.
So it's really said Strnad. I've had this conversation probably a million times, but everyone like on TV, a lot of people, even in the like building over the years, like people are like, oh, is it Strnad? Is it Strnad? And I've gotten to the point where most people in the building get my name correctly, but as far as TV, like it's hit or miss. Sometimes they say it right. So, but I'm over correcting people over and over again. So I kind of just go with the flow with it.
All right, I think our dad gets upset at them.
Yeah, no, dad does get mad. He's like, say it right.
But yeah, no, appreciate you coming on for this inaugural episode. I know we've been posting TikToks for this channel, but this is going to be the first like actual long form episode that's going to be out on YouTube and podcast, so that you guys can check this out. Dude, 7th year, entering your 7th year. Like, I don't think people realize how insane that actually is, because you know the average NFL span is 3 years. Did you ever how has this journey been for 7 years?
So yeah, it's been a crazy one for sure. Honestly, 7 years is crazy because like I talked to my dad. I wanted to like buy a house, 7 years ago, but at that time everyone was like, listen, like NFL stands for not for long, and trust me, I've been in the building for 7 years. I've seen so many people come and go from. Some of the best players of Hall of Fame players have been out of there. First round picks, just in general, it's crazy the turnaround in the NFL from year to year. But yeah, very blessed and fortunate to still be playing going into year 7, and looking forward to the future.
When you first got drafted in the NFL, did you see yourself making it this far?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you dream of being able to play, that long. I'll say that. I think like, the odds were definitely, stacked against you to play that long, especially being just, if you're not like how it is, if you're not a first round pick, or it's just makes it more tough to stay. But I would say, yeah, I definitely had the vision of, becoming like a starter and becoming a player. I always thought I could. But the league is also all about like, when you get your chance or your moment, you got to kind of make the most of it, because it comes and goes really quick. So yeah, definitely thought I could, and things. I honestly, in the middle of it, I didn't think it was going to happen, because I just didn't know if I was ever going to get another chance, and luckily I did. So it worked out.
That's pretty. Yeah, First of all, congrats, because that's 7 years is big.
Thanks.
That's big.
Very impressive.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, for the viewers learning, we were teammates in high school. We locked it down.
Yeah, that's right.
In the no-fly zone.
That's right, baby.
I was free safety. He was strong safety.
Yeah.
You did transition to linebacker in college, yeah?
Yeah.
What was the biggest learning curve for transitioning from safety to linebacker?
Yeah, so definitely. So I knew I was going to do it like before going to college. Like Wake Forest told me that I would be going to linebacker. I would say the biggest thing for me was like, one, I went from playing safety, and although I was like you said, a strong safety, so I would like kind of come down and do stuff like that. It was definitely a different level of physicality and stuff when I first got to college, to the point where I was like, my first, couple months of college, I was like, dude, I don't know if I'm going to be able to like survive this. Cause I was like going into Wake, I think I was like $180, $190.
What?
Yeah, I was a
bit. At your height too? I didn't know you were that light.
And so I had to put on weight like I redshirted with a lot of guys. We all it was like the coach's first true recruiting class. He redshirted a lot of us, most of us, and we spent that year like doing some of the craziest stuff. Shout out to Coach Horgan, our strength coach. I mean, we did some crazy stuff for a year. All of it, built our bodies up, things like that, and then just continue. I would say that was the biggest thing, was like physical development, because when I first got there, I definitely wasn't ready to be like a Division I linebacker at the time.
Yeah, no, you were skinny.
Yeah,
but you were tall. You had height. That's what's
height.
important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a play that sticks out to you the most in high school? Because there's one whenever
high school, bro. You're making him go back into memory banks.
He's got
on that one.
He's got a lot more football memories than me. But one memory that I always have, like when thinking about playing with you, was the one play that you saved my ass against Countryside.
Oh, didn't I tell you? I didn't say you better. Then I was like, all right, you better lock it. Like
wait, what happened? What happened?
So I had just given up a third down.
Yeah.
And then they were coming down into the red zone, and I fucked up a coverage, and Justin picked it off.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So my ass got saved, and I was like, oh thank God.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That's the one that always sticks out to me because like you dug into my ass after that one.
Dude, you know what's crazy is that. Like, dude, that actually happened to me just like 2 years ago.
Really?
Dude, we're playing the Raiders and they're in the red zone. They drive down because they run this really good play where the receiver came and crack blocked me in the box. He ear-holed me from in the run fit. Run breaks for a big gain. And then they get down to the red zone. They're like going tempo because they have momentum.
Yeah.
And they run this motion play where like, okay, I'm thinking I got to go run out. And then they run a play action and Brock Bowers comes back this way on the run. And I'm like, I'm beat. Like he crosses my face. I'm like, oh shit. And try to run back. And Pat Surtain happens to be over there and pick it and go 99 yards for a touchdown.
Oh my God.
And he was wide open. And I literally remember running down the field just being like, I love you, Pat. Thank you so much. Because I knew, like, obviously if they scored, like, I was gonna get just absolutely chewed out. But I still got chewed out. But it worked out for sure.
That's so funny. All right, you want to dive into the 2-minute drill thing?
Yeah, let's get it.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna do 2-minute drill. We're gonna fire some questions off for you. You can take as long as you want to answer, as short as you want. Essentially, a hot seat, but we gotta find a football terminology for it. So
okay.
All right. 2-minute drill with Denver Broncos linebacker Justin Strnad. First question, who's the hardest running back to tackle in the hole?
So in the hole, I'm going to go with Najee Harris for me.
Really?
Yeah. So I played Najee last year. Unfortunately, the game he actually tore his Achilles against us, but I met him in the hole last year. He's a really big dude, but I also played him his rookie year for the Steelers when he I think he had like over 1,000 yards and all that stuff. And just he's overall just a really big dude on top of the fact that he can move well and fluid and things like that. So for me, I would say when people ask me, I give Najee some credit for sure. Yeah.
All right, we'll just give it back and forth.
All right, who's the hardest running back to get in the open field?
So let me think about this one for a second, because for me, the experiences I've had, I'm gonna go Breece Hall.
Breece Hall.
Yeah.
I like that answer.
Breece has like some like shiftiness and stuff that you can't teach. Obviously, he's been a good player for the Jets for the last couple of years, and they just paid him some big money. But I would say Breece Hall. We played them in London this year, and I was having a great game, and everything was going good. We had a great defensive performance, and then in the fourth quarter, he hit me with a juke move that I was like, ooh. But I was like, we can't lose this game because now it's just everything just gets magnified after that. But no, I would say I give it to Breece Hall. But like I haven't played against a guy like Jahmyr Gibbs, who I would assume is probably as tough as it gets.
I like the answer for Breece Hall though, because he did win me my fantasy league a few years ago. So
yeah, and then he fucked me the next season.
Well, he got hurt, Did he get hurt?
No,
he
just didn't put numbers up.
They weren't playing him. It's also the Jets, man. It's what is your favorite away stadium to play in?
Ooh, so favorite away stadium. I'm a big fan of Allegiant Stadium out in Vegas, the Raiders Stadium.
Okay.
It's kind of like this black spaceship out there. It's really. Have you guys been out there since?
Allegiant, no.
Yeah, so it's really cool, really
and it's
new.
I was about to say it's newer, right?
So it's inside. Yeah, they got they usually have like live music up in one of the end zones with like it'll be like Ice Cube or somebody performing, and then they also have the Wynn nightclub in one of the end zones. So like in one of the end zones is like full on nightclub. Like I'm talking like there's sections, like so you can buy a section and watch the game on there. And just I think overall, like especially as if the Raiders like can get to like a level where they're like, winning year in, year out, I think that their fan base will just skyrocket because they're obviously in Vegas, bunch of people out there, and I think their stadium's just clean.
On the opposite side of that, what stadium do you least like playing in?
What? Oh, I actually, so I don't like playing at Arrowhead, which is the Chiefs stadium, because one, the field, usually we play there like later in the year, the field's beat up and just like you don't have good traction and footing. But also their locker room is like, dude, it must have been built in 19.
Really?
Dude, yeah, it's so outdated and so small. Like I'm talking, the locker room might be like the size of this living room, and it's like the whole team is in there. No. And they obviously they're not gonna like upgrade it.
For the away team.
It's for the away team, but I would go with Arrowhead just because the locker room, the field, the fans get loud in Arrowhead. Like it's a good place to play as far as that goes. But just I would say the locker room is big because that's where you get ready for the game and spend a lot of your time. So I would say I would go with Arrowhead.
Going on a tangent, who's got the best away locker room?
Honestly, SoFi is up there because they have their locker rooms are huge, like as big as it can get. And then the training room is huge. They got everything. They got the showers, everything are just they get plenty of space. It's new. It was just made, a couple years ago. So hopefully all the stadiums start going towards that SoFi look. Except I hope they're all grass because the turf is tough to play on. But yeah, I would go with SoFi.
Oh, SoFi is really nice. That we went out last year and I was like, okay, this is an impressive stadium. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, tickets are insane though.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, trust me, I know it's ridiculous.
Would you rather play in rain or snow?
I would rather play in. Well, it depends. Is it like heavy snow? Like us versus the Patriots?
Yeah, let's go that for the Patriots.
Then I'll go rain because that was like you couldn't even in the second half of that game, you couldn't even like get your cleats in the ground to like stop or anything.
Wow. Jesus, man.
That's why I think they kind of went towards the end of the game. Well, yeah, they kind of just went to this like we're just gonna run the ball even if we don't get any yards. We're just gonna chew the clock and like get out of here because
that's all you can do.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was against them. So I would have to go with rain because I've played in a few. We played the Jets actually a couple years ago. They had like when they had Aaron Rodgers and stuff, and that was in rain and like just downpour, but it was better than the snow.
And do the hits hurt more in the snow?
Yeah, they all hurt.
What's harder, playing in high altitude or high humidity?
Because now you've gotten a taste of both for sure.
I would actually go altitude.
Really?
Yeah, because like in the humidity, you can at least like breathe really well. Like you're don't get me wrong, you're losing like fluids like crazy.
Yeah.
Like even just being down here and like training in the off season, like summertime, I'm like, dude, I kind of forget like how humid and hot it gets down here. But like, dude, in Denver, after one or two plays, you have cotton mouth and you can't breathe basically for the rest of the series. Yeah, and it doesn't like people are like, do you get adjusted to it and things like that? Like I've been out there for 7 years. No matter what, like the guys, we're all like pretty tired after a couple plays just because you're so, it's so high up there. The mountains are literally right next to the stadium, and it's tough. We go to away games and you're like in the third quarter and you're like, like you're breathing good. Even if it's like a hard game, you're like breathing, kind of nice. Whereas our games, like you can, I IV like before the game, middle of the game, of halftime, and I still like cramp up.
I remember your ass would cramp in high school too.
Oh yeah. I still I do everything not to, but there's only so much you can do. I feel like
honestly, I feel like you guys might get like a conditioning advantage by training where you do in such a high altitude. Like other people, they're at normal altitude, and then y'all are breathing just fine.
No, I think it's definitely like an advantage to an extent. You just it has to be that type of game where it's like that. Tiring, grueling type of game. But we definitely do like our stadium people or the people who do like the Jumbotron and all that. They do a good job. Like in the fourth quarter, they'll be playing like old videos of famous players like gasping for air out in Denver and like, fourth quarter, get these like try to get in the other team's head type of thing. So we definitely try to use it to our advantage for sure.
All right, switching topics. What's the best sports movie?
Ooh. For me, no doubt about it, Longest Yard.
Longest Yard.
Yard.
Adam Sandler's?
Yeah, it's my favorite, dude. I watch
funny.
it at least, once or twice a year minimum. My favorite, Brucey, Brucey in there.
No, I shouldn't have had that popcorn.
Yeah, it's probably it's one of my favorite movies for sure. I'd have to go Longest Yard. Yeah.
What is your favorite movie? Do you have like a top 4? So in the Film Talk community, Letterboxd is very popular movie review app where in your profile you can put your top 4 movies.
Yeah.
So what would be your Letterboxd top 4 movies?
Ooh, so I'm not like the biggest movie guy. Like I watch movies, but not like I should watch more. But
you're a busy guy.
The Dark Knight has been my favorite movie probably for the longest. I would have what else favorite? Step Brothers would be in there.
Okay.
Honestly, Longest Yard would probably be in my top 4. And I will go. Which one's the one? Dark Knight Rises is the one with Bane.
Yeah.
I would probably have that.
Oh my god!
So
this
big
guy.
Chris Nolan guy, big comedy
big
guy.
Batman fan.
Dark Knight is like the Joker is. I think that's like one of the best of all time. My girlfriend actually literally said she hasn't seen it, and I was like, "Are you American?" Like,
wow, yeah. No, I feel like that's a pretty standard thing to have seen.
Yeah,
at least in 2026.
All right. Next up is throwback or the present uniforms y'all got.
I'll go throwback.
Good.
Yeah,
Throwbacks
I think
sick.
the throwbacks. They
I
go
love
hard.
Denver's throwback.
We wear them, I think, like twice a year now, and every time we wear them, we're like, dude, can these be our full time uniforms? But I don't know if that's like a league thing or I don't know.
I feel like legally they
so.
might not be allowed
That's
to.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's cool that we get to wear them at least twice a year though. So that's cool.
Yeah. I'd say my favorite throwback ones are Bucks with the creamsicle, Broncos, and then the Seahawks are really.
I was gonna say I like the
Seahawks
Seahawks throwbacks.
are dope.
Yeah,
I feel like the NFL is getting better about doing the throwbacks though. Like
I think the fans like it a lot.
Yeah,
They
fans love
it.
it. They love that shit.
Yeah.
Like especially those Eagles fans with the Kelly Green. They love the Kelly Green.
Yeah.
Toughest receiver you've had to cover. I know they don't try to have linebackers cover the receivers too much.
Yeah, but it does happen sometimes. For me, I will say I'll go Lad McConkey because one time I messed up a coverage and they ran like double drags and I didn't take one of the drags the other way because that one was coming this way and it went out the gate for a big play. So I'll give it to Lad McConkey.
All right,
Lad McConkey.
Yeah.
He's been making a name for himself.
No, yeah, he's a shifty guy. Anytime I think for backers especially, like anytime you get put on like a little small slot guy that's just shifty, like obviously that's a tough matchup for a heavier guy. But yeah, I would say the slot guys are definitely more of a challenge.
All right. What about the toughest tight end you've ever had to cover?
Toughest tight end I've had to cover, I will say. I'll give it to Brock Bowers. I'll give it to Brock Bowers just because we actually do a lot of stuff where usually it's the safeties that are covering a guy like that. But like I've actually had to cover Brock a good amount of times man to man, and he's definitely like a challenge compared to a lot of the tight ends. But I would give it to him, but I don't. He hasn't like cooked me or anything like that. But I would give it to Brock Bowers.
Have you ever had to cover like Kittle?
Not Kittle. So we play the Niners this year.
Okay.
I haven't had to cover Kittle yet. I've covered Kelsey a bunch. Obviously a really good player and stuff, but I just think at this stage of his career, although I still think Kelsey's one of the best tight ends in the league.
Yeah.
I would give it to Bowers because we haven't played. This year we'll play McBride. I would say is probably a tough cover.
He's up
He's
there
got
too.
that 99 Madden rating.
Yeah. Oh, did he?
Does,
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he got it.
No, we did joint practice with them last year, and he actually went crazy not against me, but he did. He went crazy on us. So right now I'll go Bowers, but after this year we'll have to talk and I'll let you know.
Hardest hitter you've played with.
hardest hitter I've played with, probably Talanoa Hufanga. He our safety with the long hair, the Samoan.
Yeah.
He came from the Niners. He dude, he comes down and just smacks people all day long. Honestly, playing with Dre Greenlaw last year, like Dre is like he's just like a crash out. Like he'll just want to like just run and hit something. And I thought he was a hard hitter. Trying to think of anyone else over the years. Oh, Kareem Jackson was a safety back when I first started with the Broncos. I think he almost got to a point where the league like almost suspended him for yeah. He would put people like unconscious all the time. Yeah. So I would actually go, I'm gonna give K-Jack his credit. I'm gonna go K-Jack 1, Hufanga 2, and Dre at the 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Favorite game of your career?
Favorite game of my career, I'd have to go last year, the Giants game. Not just because the interception. Obviously, the interception was like one of the coolest experiences of my life. Like I'll always probably remember that forever. But for us to come back from what was it, 20? We were down.
I wanted to bring up this game at some point because you had an INT that game that obviously helped you guys come back. And you guys had 0 points going into the fourth quarter. You scored 33 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
What is the sideline like? Like, what is the chatter going on in the fourth quarter with 0 points? Like,
so it's crazy. So that week, Nick Benito, our defensive end, who obviously, he's known around the league, he got into like a Twitter beef with the Giants. Like, I don't know who it was, Abdul Carter or some of these guys on Twitter. And it kind of started this like big old thing for the game. And then we're losing fourth quarter. I remember being on the sideline like, dude, like me and, Alex Singleton, whatever, we're sitting on the bench talking about like, dude, this is not good. And Benito, like, I remember Benito takes a look at me on the bench and he just goes, he's like, bro, I'm going to get killed on Twitter. Like, and then the interception happens. And after that, like things just start like turning and like we score, like we get a stop, we score. And honestly, like it got to a point where late in the game, I looked at one of the guys and I'm like, dude, we have to win this game now. Like it'll be such a crazy comeback. And we ended up coming back and that was such a cool win. Cause we ended up going on like a 7 or 10 game win streak.
You guys went on an 11 game win streak.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that was like I think that was like the third or fourth game of that win streak. And it was awesome.
I like the amount of points that were scored within just the last 5 minutes alone. Like I was watching the highlights because I was trying to get back to your interception. I'm like, oh, this had to have happened like very late in the game. And it did. But the amount of highlights there were after that 5 minute mark of the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It was one of the craziest games. I think Yas I was with Yas the other day and he literally goes like, that was still to this day, like the craziest sporting event I've ever been at. Like,
isn't that like the record for like
biggest comeback?
Yeah. Or most points scored in a quarter or some shit like that.
So I went to visit my grandmother like a couple weeks ago and my grandma like watches like I think she just watches my highlights like every day on TV or something. So she literally, I'm at her house and she literally is playing that game. And I don't ever really watch the TV copies of games because we just watch it on the iPad. It's silent like plays. And that was my first time really sitting down and watching the like fourth quarter of that game TV copy. And it, like you said, it's crazy actually how much stuff went on in such a short amount of time. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. All right, I'm up.
Yeah.
Okay. What athlete did you look up to the most as a kid?
I looked up to a lot of athletes, honestly. I would say for football, Sean Taylor was a big one for me. He passed away. He was a safety for the Redskins, who I loved growing up. But honestly, growing up, like me, my brother, like we were like just ginormous sports fans. Football, baseball, like basketball, all these sports. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if in high school I wore them a lot, but I had like a bunch of football jerseys growing up. We would go to the flea market in Oldsmar, and you could get them for like $40 at the time. I had like Marshawn, Chris Johnson, all these guys. So I would say like Sean Taylor. A lot of the Bucks guys, growing up going to Bucks training camp every year was really cool. But yeah, if I had to pick one, I would go Sean Taylor. Just the way he played the game, his skill set was like unmatched. I felt like.
Yeah, I remember you having like Sean Taylor posters in the room.
Yeah.
Do you ever wear other players' jerseys now, or is that weird as a player in the NFL?
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't wore. So if I go to like a baseball game, a Rays game, But no, if I go to like a baseball game or something, I'll try to rock like the jersey. A Rockies game, I'll try to rock a jersey. But dude, I end up getting these jerseys and the player either gets traded or something, or they're off the team in like 2 years. So I try to always get a guy that I know is going to be there for a while. Like the Rays, I got to get Junior Caminero soon. He's like the new superstar for the Rays, young. They should pay him a big deal here soon. But football wise, no jerseys. But yeah, I don't know if I'll ever wear jerseys anymore. Like, I don't know. There's something about like when it's like guys you play against. Nah.
Was that like a weird transition? I feel like that's got to be so weird because you grow up. Everybody grow up. Like here I am now wearing a freaking Baker Mayfield as somebody who's not in the NFL.
For sure. Like it's definitely different. I think for me it changed. My first day when I got drafted, it was COVID year, so we didn't have rookie mini camp, OTAs, none of that. We just rolled in after the summer into training camp. And I remember the first day going to the facility and we had practice or whatever, and then we go to work out, and in the workout was Von Miller. And I remember growing up, I had like Von's jersey. Von was like one of my, I'm like doing this. We're like all in a row. The vets are over here, the rookies are over here. And I remember Von just being like, yo, 40, like, and I'm like, holy shit, like Von Miller's like talking to me. And that was when it kind of became like real for me.
Yeah.
That's so funny because
kind of goes into the next question, which is, have you ever been starstruck by a player that you shared the field with?
Yeah. I'll say this, surprisingly, I'm not like starstruck is hard to say. Cause when I'm out there, like, it's like,
you got to be in the right
mindset. There's so much like going on, and you're like, at least for me, I'm like thinking and just like, but like guys like obviously Aaron Rodgers, a guy that you literally we grew up watching Aaron Rodgers forever. Ben Roethlisberger, like guys like that are guys that like when I'm playing against those guys, I'm like, wow, like it's actually crazy to think. So I would say those guys are guys that I was like, wow, like when playing against those guys.
Yeah. When you're like on the field though, I'm assuming it's just like everybody's kind of just like another body that you have to worry about, or I mean,
for sure. Like obviously, when you're playing against some of these, superstars in today's game, it's obviously like that those are big people, whatever, all that stuff. But yeah, when you're out there, it's kind of just like, all right, like let's go, just
you gotta do your job.
Yeah, just let it go, man.
Got a job to do.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's gonna wrap up the 2-minute drill.
Yeah.
So now just get into some more like day-to-day things of being an NFL player. Garrett, I know you had questions that you.
Yeah, we kind of covered it with talking about how it feels to be this far into the NFL as your 7th year. But like, what steps have you taken to get that far?
Yeah, I think for me, it's been a lot of just everything. Like you could ask all my friends and everything. Like I really don't drink. I really don't do a lot of that stuff. I pretty much work out, hang out with friends and fam, play some golf, watch UFC fights, and like try to eat the right things and drink all that stuff. I do that. And then I would say a couple years in, we got Alex Singleton, who is me and him are the linebackers now, and he's playing. I think this is he's old. He's a couple years older than I am. And we went and played Canadian football, came back to the NFL. So he's had a crazy journey, but he's really big on like health and all that stuff. And he kind of, I would say, introduced me to more of like what it takes to like, eat correctly and things like that. Cause when he came to the team, he had this, diet that he followed and things like that. And it's not that I necessarily like follow that exact diet, but just stuff that he does, I've learned from and kind of implemented into my own routine and my plan. And just, I try to take everything, pretty serious. I try to save the stuff that you can do when you're done playing for after that, try to save the alcohol and that stuff for down the road. But yeah. But I don't know, now that I'm getting to the point now, I'm almost 30 years old, and alcohol just makes me feel terrible. I feel like, so
I'll tell you what,
I might just not drink, honestly.
I get a headache from one red glass of wine, glass of red wine, bro.
That's wine though, bro. I feel like wine hits different.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I definitely can't drink like I used to.
Yeah, there's a difference, I think, also between like you just crack a beer or two. It's like whatever, but I don't liquor and all that. It's like gets going quick.
How important has that support system been? Because I know, like, I feel like friends and family has always been a huge value to you since growing up.
Yeah.
So how important has that been throughout this, 7-year journey as well?
No, it's been big for sure. Because like I was saying before, when you guys asked me if I always, thought I was could make it this far or this long in the league, I got to a point, I would say, in like so I had my injury the first year, and then I got to a point in year 2 and 3 where it was like I was just playing special teams, never really got an opportunity on defense and stuff like that. And I would honestly come home in some of the off seasons and be like, like I'd be around some of my boys and I'm just like, like, yeah, like I don't know, maybe I'll play a year or 2 more, but like I'm not just gonna keep doing it if I can't, like, just like that was my mindset. And I was also like doubting myself. I'm like, oh well, if I play, like, am I gonna be the player that I think I am or think I was, or do I still have the ability to play at the highest level and things like that if I do get the opportunity? And my friends, family, obviously, my dad, everyone, really kind of helped me with the confidence of being like, no, dude, like I'm telling you, you just need that opportunity and you're going to make the most of it. And so I would say they were definitely important in that aspect.
If I know that this isn't your goal as a player, but if that opportunity never happened and you did, kind of make a career as a backup player in the NFL, like, would you have wanted to keep going as long? I mean, it's still, it is the NFL. You still get a great paycheck out of it.
Yeah.
And I get that, football is a passion. It's not just about the paycheck, but I mean, could you have seen yourself doing that, or you just wouldn't have the passion to keep doing that?
I think, you can't. I think you would be. It's hard to turn down at least the opportunity to make that kind of money at that age.
Yeah.
So I would say that it would have been hard to just stop. But like the one thing about the league is, if I wouldn't have shown something within that year 3-4 range of, you can only do that special team stuff, whatever, for so long before they just draft the next guy and then he starts in that role and they develop him. So usually, unless, I mean, you'll have a couple guys that they make a 10-year career out of special teams, but that's like, there's only a couple teams that really have that motto and like stick by that. Usually you're always trying to be replaced with younger, cheaper guys. That's just the nature of the business. It's always going to be that way. And that'll never change with football. But yeah, I think I would have definitely had to stay in it just because you want to try to set your family up and set your future up, whatever it is financially. But yeah, I don't know. I also agree with you in that, like, it can't be everything. I think you have to get to a point where if you're miserable doing it, like, is money really worth being miserable? And I don't think so. I think you would, if you're not enjoying it, money doesn't buy you happiness. In my opinion, don't get me wrong, it buys you convenience. Right. Yeah. It buys you
no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It buys you things that can make you happy and things like that. But at the end of the day, in my opinion, like, the stuff that really matters to everyone has their things that really matter to them, and that's never going to change no matter how much money you have or how little money you have. Like, the things that matter you the most are always going to matter you more than that.
Spit knowledge over here.
For real. Getting philosophical over here.
Actually, I'd say you had your breakout season during year 5, really, where you started stepping to a starting role, and you've had 7.5 sacks the last few seasons combined now, which I feel like, as a linebacker, you're getting 4.5, 3.5 sacks a year. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So, and I feel like usually that breakout year doesn't happen as late in some people's career. So, I mean, that's huge to be able to maintain that level of performance and be able to have that, breakout that late.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you guys.
What would you say is the most challenging part, like, throughout the year as an NFL player? Like, is it the off season and, keeping that mindset to stay on the grind, or is it like that mid-season grind where, you're on the road and shit like that?
No, it's definitely the season. The season is like the biggest grind of all time. Like, so like, for instance, we report here in like a week. And basically for like the next 8 months will be like pretty much as hard as it gets. Like bro, you're playing football basically every day for over half a year. Like it is an absolute grind. Like, you know how your body feels. You guys know after a tackle, think about doing that at that level, over and over and over and over again. Dude, I would say the biggest challenge is getting your body to a point where you can like at least physically like go out there every week. Because like, I mean, like for instance, last year in week 2 or 3 of the season, I was, I had to do a lot of stuff just to get out I played all the games, but I had to get out there and be on the field. I had to do a lot of stuff, whether that be, medicine, injections, things like that. Like, people don't know what you really have to do to be able to get out there week in, week out at that level. And then on top of that, you're out there playing. Let's say you're not 100%, you're hindered in some aspect, but you're also playing against the best guys in the world. So like one misstep and it's gone. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just, there's a lot that goes into it, but I would say the hardest part is the season. It's just, especially playing for a guy like Sean Payton. Sean runs like he's a old school guy. So like when our training camps are like as old school as it gets, 6 days straight of pads, like, or as long as you, whatever the period is where you can go, we push all the limits with Sean. And obviously it works because we've won with him. He's really turned it around in Denver, but yeah, he's an old school guy and he likes to get after it during training camp.
What's the split like between your time here and your time in Denver?
Yeah, so I'm pretty much in Denver. I'm in Denver all football season, obviously. And then we have a break after the season where I usually come home, do whatever it is, maybe some vacation or whatever. And then I'm usually here in the off season whenever I can be. We'll have OTAs up in Denver, which are like 2 months, month and a half or something like that. And then, other than that, summer, like, we get a little break off and then we go back like right now. So yeah, I'm usually here when it's not football season, but football season, I'm just up in Denver the whole time.
Yeah. So the last 2 seasons, you guys have really excelled with Sean Payton because he's been there 3 years now, entering his 4th season. What does a coach like that bring into the locker room? Like, what's the biggest difference that you have felt from your earlier seasons where you guys were finishing like 5-11, 4-12, and now with Sean Payton making it to the AFC Championship?
Yeah. No, it's definitely a night and day difference in just one, Sean, obviously how he runs the building. Like, it's whether you're the nutritionist or the quarterback, like, you are expected to do your job at a very high level. And if you don't, it's like, it's not good. No, that's just how it is. That's the truth. And I think the biggest thing is the people that Sean has brought in, like the players, the staff. Like, he brings in a specific person or specific background that, like, we got a bunch of guys in our locker room that like all love football. Like, they love to be in the building. They love to study. They love to do all the treatment and all the extra little things that it takes to really, put yourself in position to win games. And I think the guys that were there that didn't have that in their DNA or whatever, I think they kind of stuck out immediately, and Sean got rid of them like that. Like, I'm not gonna mention names, but like we had stuff where like in Sean's first year, like where literally he would walk in and like he saw with his eyes like what was going on, and it was like, okay, and like within a week or 2 later, that guy was either traded or released. Like,
damn,
yeah, because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, like if you don't have guys that are all in, like you can have all the talent, you're not gonna at this level, you're not gonna just win just because you have the best player and show up. Like, it takes a lot more than that. Yeah,
I love that. Yeah, because football, when it comes down to it, it really is a mindset.
100%. Yeah, there's obviously so much that goes into football, like mindset, physical, everything. There's so much, but like you said, if you don't have the mindset, like, that's why you see some of the best players in the world, like their careers might go downhill really quick because maybe they lose that mindset. Like, they have the money, they have the fame, whatever, and they're just like, all right, like, I'm just gonna chill, whatever now. And it's like, dude, it can go like that,
I mean, and then more so than any other sport, it's a team sport more than probably about any sport I can think of.
100%.
You know?
I mean, you could have the best running back in the league if the O-line's terrible. They're not going to be able to do
the best wide receiver in the league doesn't mean shit if you don't have a quarterback.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Who's been a great mentor for you during your 7-year career right now?
Yeah. You know, we've had a lot of them, just like vets, I'm saying in general. You know, I've played with guys like Josie Jewell, like I mentioned Alex earlier, Justin Simmons, safety who played for us for a long time. Guys like that are, you know, not even just being like a just for me type of mentor, but like a guy who you can, you watch that guy work and how he comes to the building, how he takes care of his body, how he is with his family in general. All that stuff is like, you watch that and you're like, okay, like that's how I want to be 5 years from now or whatever, when I'm down in that, you know, stage of my career. And I would say those 3 guys are guys that I've definitely looked at how they've done things and really taken a lot from that.
It's contagious, you know?
Yeah.
Well, let's dive into where we got the 2026 season come up.
Yeah.
You guys make it to the AFC Championship last year. I wanted to see you guys push it to the Super Bowl because you know, everyone's tired of the Patriots making it to the Super Bowl.
Better have been room for us.
Oh, obviously.
Oh yeah, no shit, bro, dude. Bo Nix didn't get hurt. Y'all had that shit.
Don't remind me, bro.
Oh, y'all had that shit.
Me. Yeah.
And the snow on top of it. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's hard to talk about because we should have been playing in the Super Bowl.
But I mean, how's everyone feeling going into this season now for 2026?
Yeah, we're feeling good, man. We are we're ready to get back on the horse and get rolling. Like there's like I was saying earlier, it's such a long season, and like when we first get back, it's like, all right, we got to take it like one day at a time, and you just get better and better and better, and everything comes together throughout a season. And I think we've added some pieces. You know, we brought in Waddle. We brought in some guys, and you know, it's another year for Bo. He's got 2 years under his belt now. This is year 3. Like maybe he takes another step to, you know, become, you know, I think he could be just as good as any quarterback in the league. I think he's shown to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And I just, you know, hope we put it all together and take it that next step to the Super Bowl this year.
Should be exciting.
Yeah.
I really am looking forward to y'all season.
Yeah.
I'm optimistic for you guys.
For sure, man.
Optimistic, man. I wish. Because I think if you guys are in the Super Bowl against Seattle, I think it's a closer game.
Yeah.
Bro, I knew they weren't going to win that shit. I knew the Patriots were losing to any NFC team. That was going to make it to the Super Bowl.
Seattle's defense is, they were rock solid.
That.
Yeah. There's a question here. We should put this in the 2-minute drill.
Oh, yeah. No, let me get this.
Okay.
Right. Name one time somebody absolutely rocked your shit.
Dude, so I got one for you. So this year we played the Eagles in Philly. And they ran like a toss play to, I think it was Saquon. They tossed it to Saquon like this way, basically. Let's say they toss it this way. And I go to start to run out there, and the left guard, or who I think it was what's his name, Tyler Steen. I think he's a Alabama guy or something. He just comes full blown ear holes me, like, so Saquon like brings it and then cuts it this way, so I kind of like try to go like, oh shit, and come back, and boom, just on my back, like. And I remember getting up and getting back to the huddle, and I'm like, fucking A, like I look. But I mean, dude, like, don't get me wrong, I'll never just be like okay with something like that happening, but like that's stuff like that happens like all the time at this level. Like I've been rocked. I've seen a million people be rocked. Like it happens. I mean, the linemen are like the biggest humans you'll ever see in your life, and they're athletic in today's game. So it's like you can't just like run around those guys anymore. You gotta do everything to get by them and make a play.
No, they're not just big bodies. They're athletic big bodies, man.
No, for sure.
All right, and this is like a random weird question. Are the jerseys like this with the numbering on y'all's jerseys, or is that shit stitched?
No, yeah, they're stitched.
Okay, that's what I said.
This is, and I don't know, bro. Like, cause this is pissing me off that they're not stitched anymore. And I was like, I don't know. I was looking at like even what, at least what I've seen of like what Baker wears on the field, and it looked like it was like this, but I guess
no, they're all
wrong.
stitched for sure. Yeah, I think they kind of did that. That was probably like 5 years ago where they switched from like those being stitched, which I'm kind of shocked about, but. The fans, you guys can't let that happen.
What do you want us to do?
They're saving a bunch of money, not stitching them.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
And they're still charged. What do they charge for a jersey?
Same shit.
What is it? Like
170, 150 or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bro, honestly, my next jersey is like I'm about to get them all from you jersey because this is ridiculous.
No, for sure, bro. But yeah, the game jerseys they're all stitched.
Oh man, I loved getting those jerseys as a kid. We used to get a bunch of jerseys from China, like those fake jerseys,
Pig
but
jerseys.
they were stitched.
Pig jerseys.
Pig jerseys, what it was called. I remember getting Adrian Peterson, Chris Johnson, Andre Johnson.
Bro, did you see Chris Johnson as?
Dude, that's so sad.
That's
so sad.
That's so sad.
There's no chance he can like.
No, I don't think so. I think no. That's like degenerative.
Like he'll pass away
within the next few years, at least, for sure. Maybe even less.
I know. Did you see the video of him? Bro, when I saw the video, I was like, oh my god!
I didn't know how.
He has to talk with the type thing.
You can see his neck,
Mm-hmm.
his body's like deteriorating.
I didn't know how quickly it progressed. Because there was just an interview of him like last year. Talking and acting normal, and then I just saw that out of nowhere. I was like, what?
Yeah, dude.
What? Because we saw actor Eric Dane who had ALS, and he just recently passed last year.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
the white. He's white, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And but he had been diagnosed with it at that point for like 3 years.
Okay.
And it just like progressively got worse. He started losing, more and more functions, but I have never seen it progress that fast. All right, so I think we're good on the questions, yeah?
Yeah, let's get to the games.
All right, so
pull your phone up.
That's going to do it for the questions that we got for you, but we are going to finish out with some games.
Let's do it.
So we have a fun game that we've been playing ourselves. We've
done this 11 times.
Dude, you know what's crazy? I don't know what this game's gonna be, but me, Dougie and Bert were driving home from Georgia a couple weeks ago, and bro, for 3 to 4 hours we played like it would be football or baseball trivia. I'd be like, all right, 2000 something draft, this and that, and then we would try and give hints, and like whoever could guess the player, it's like, dude, we could do it for hours, dude.
I love trivia.
Bro, this one's been pissing us off because we can't figure out the formula. So it's build a 17-0 team.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
with current players in the NFL.
Someone sent me Garrison sent me to do it for basketball, and I actually got it.
It was like the 82-0 one for basketball.
Yeah, I got it. I had to move LeBron to I think I was able to put LeBron at like point guard or something, and I had Wilt Chamberlain. That was a cheat code.
Yeah. So okay. So this one, you get a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, O-line defense, and a head coach.
Okay.
And it's a generator. So it'll give you a random team, and you have to select what player you want from that team.
All right. And what'd you say for give me how many, did you say O-line?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like one O-line?
Just a team O-line.
A team O-line.
Team O-line.
Okay.
And a team defense.
And a team defense, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, defense, O-line, head coach, obviously quarterback too. But we have tried this now. I haven't even posted the 12th part, but we've done this 12 times and we haven't been able.
What have you guys gotten what's the best you've gotten?
Have we even gotten 16-1 on camera?
We've gotten 15-2,
yeah,
but it's all bullshit.
It really is.
Because let me go to our TikTok real quick.
It is bullshit.
Because I just posted this one today. So this was part 11 I posted today, and our final team was quarterback Drake May, running backs Genty.
You got the Patriots and you picked Drake May.
Hang on. We already took the other spot. That's why.
It's got to be current players too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, current players.
Oh, that makes it better. I actually like that. Yeah.
So we had Drake May, Genty, Devon A-Chan, wide receivers Puka Nacua, DK Metcalf. Tight end, Trey McBride and Harold Fannin. O-line, Denver Broncos. Defense, Houston Texans. And head coach, Jim Harbaugh. And we got 15-2 grade A.
Okay.
But then I posted part 10 and our team was, okay, listen to this team.
Well,
that's probably what screwed us.
Yeah, defense is what fucked us.
But the part before that was quarterback Jalen Hurts, running backs Jahmyr Gibbs and Christian McCaffrey.
That's good.
Wide receivers Chris Olave and Justin Jefferson. Tight ends Jake Ferguson and the rookie tight end for the Titans. I forget his name.
Yeah, wait, we had no choice. Bro, you get the Titans, you're fucked.
That's where you guys get
O-line, Bears, defense, Bengals, and head coach Jim Harbaugh again.
Yeah. I mean, that one's not sounding as good on second.
But
so what? You're going to go position and then click it like type of thing?
So what it is like...
So the team pops up, and obviously you have all your slots to fill. So
and there's 10 rounds.
And then so you just keep going, and you're hoping that the next team that pops up is going to be a position that you haven't already filled.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So if you draft
if I go running back, I can only do 2 running backs. So then
Let's just get it going.
All right. I got 2. I think it's part 13.
Yeah.
Building an NFL roster until we go 17-0, part 13 with Denver Broncos linebacker Justin Strnad. So we got a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, O-line, defense, and a head coach. All right, hang on. I got a screen record. All right. So
good start.
First round, our first team is the Saints. So we have every slot open. Who do we want to go to? Do we want to go with Chris Olave? Do we want to go?
Let's go.
I know they have Travis Etienne now.
I know. I was thinking about maybe going Etienne.
Honestly, and I keep trying to figure out how this game thinks, and I'm thinking Madden ratings and how they do it. I just don't know.
I kind of want to save the. Let's go Etienne so we can save the. Let's save this. Let's save the receiver slot.
Okay, going Travis Etienne.
Watch us get it with.
Is there no kicker, punter, or nothing?
No.
Okay. All right.
Round 2, Bengals, Jamar, right? Or Burrow. Ooh,
dude, let's go Jamar Chase.
Let's go Jamar. Yeah,
dude, that's the best receiver in the league. Come on.
You know what? I don't think we've ever been able to draft Jamar yet. So this is
have
huge.
We not? Oh, okay.
Round 3, the Bucks.
Let's go.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Bucky?
I'd say top 3 would be
because look, I love Baker,
Bucky, Egbuka, or Baker.
I love Baker, but for this game, we can't go Baker for this game.
I would say Egbuka. I would go Egbuka, but the only thing is, I think this generator is not going to give Egbuka the.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's go Egbuka. Let's go Egbuka.
Let's go
because we have Jamar, so that's our duo.
You're right. You're right. So our duo is Egbuka and Jamar. Round 4, we have the Raiders.
Got to be
Brock Bowers, tight end.
Yeah, let's go Bowers.
Yeah. I'm not going Mendoza. Okay. Round 5, we have the Detroit Lions.
And we got a running back slot.
We have running back slot?
Yeah.
This is this year. This is going off this season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go Gibbs.
Okay. I know it could have gone head coach too, but
but Gibbs has been an automatic for us every time when we get the Lions.
That we have head coach slots.
Round 6, we have Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh. Do they have a good? Don't they have a good O line?
We're done at receiver, right?
We're done at receiver.
Let's go O line.
O line.
Okay. O line.
Yeah. They have one of the better O lines.
Feeling good so far.
Yeah, I am too.
Round 7, the Rams.
Stafford
or McVay.
I know. I kind of want to say McVay.
I mean, I think I feel like. Do you think the odds of us getting?
We have quarterback open, a tight end slot, a defense slot, and a head coach.
Do you think the odds of us getting an elite head coach are going to be smaller? McVay is top tier when it comes to head coach.
Stafford's top tier.
Yeah, it is. He just got the MVP.
Dude, we have good options.
No, Stafford, dude. We did joint practice with the Rams. Stafford's legit. Very legit. Let's go. The thing is it's definitely going to penalize us if we don't more. I feel for a bad quarterback than a bad coach, but either way, McVay. Let's go with McVay.
Okay, let's see if McVay pays off.
Taking the risky route. All right.
Let's risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah.
Round 8, Denver Broncos.
We got defense.
Defense, baby.
Yeah, defense for
Let's
sure.
go.
That's a no-brainer. Because I was gonna say Stafford, because then we could have went SP, but it's fine. I wonder who they have rated higher at, McVay or SP.
I wonder.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Vikings.
Vikings for round 9.
Got to be TJ
And all we
Hawkinson.
have-
Hold on. What do we have? We have defense?
No.
we
We
just took
just took
defense.
Broncos
Yeah,
D. So
Broncos.
all we have left is tight end and quarterback.
Yeah.
We'll go tight end.
So we got. I mean,
This is going off of this
it's
year.
got to be Hawkinson unless you want to
Yeah.
go Kyler Murray.
No.
We'll go Hawkins.
No. So we're rolling the dice here.
Roll the dice on QB.
This is it.
Yeah.
Round 10.
Come on.
Round 10. What do we have?
Show us something.
Th-
Jags. Trevor Lawrence. Not
I don't.
terrible.
No. I'm a T-Law fan. So.
Not terrible.
What do we got?
Our grade
It's not going to be
is
17 though. That's a lie, bro.
13 and 4 B plus.
That's a lie.
See, that just seems that doesn't
Like
seem
that
right.
doesn't sound right.
Let's hit one more. Let's hit one
Bro,
more.
I'm saying if you gave Trevor Lawrence all those tools,
that would be.
That's a
I know
17 and 0
These things
team.
don't grade it like that. That's
Yeah.
why. That's the thing. They don't grade it like that.
Oh my
bro.
god, this is funny. This game is fun as fuck.
It is. I could do this shit
Yeah.
all day.
We've literally,
dude.
we'd play this by ourselves, like not even recording.
Owen sent
Cannot
me
get
a-
it.
Duck, hit the fan. I think I turned it off.
Okay.
Or do you want it off for?
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
good
All
right now.
all right.
Owen sent me this game, and dude, I like for like a week straight, I was just before bed an hour just trying to fucking get this shit, man. Piss me off.
Wait, so have you done it in bed and that you just still haven't gotten 16-0? Send me the
17
link. I'm gonna be doing
yeah,
it.
I'll send you the link.
Especially if my Wi-Fi is not working. I fucking yeah.
All right, let's hit this again. Building an NFL roster until we get 17-0, part 13, 14?
14.
Building an NFL roster until we get 17-0, part 14 with Denver Broncos linebacker Justice Strnad. First round.
You just had it. You just restarted.
No, that was another thing. First round, we have the Miami Dolphins.
I'm curious to see who you go to immediately on that. Because I feel like our go-to has been
Achane,
Devon
obviously,
Achane. Yeah.
Look, you got to.
We don't really have another choice.
Yeah.
A-Chain.
Let's go, Achane. Round 2, we have Houston Texans.
Defense.
Defense?
Yeah.
I feel like that one you could go defense or head coach, but defense
Let's
is
go
solid.
defense. Round 3, we have the New York Giants. Tough. Like, do we go John Harbaugh with the...
Is this going off of is this a healthy Malik Neighbors?
That I would assume a healthy Malik Neighbors.
You assume that.
Let's go Neighbors. Let's go Neighbors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what? They're not gonna how are you gonna penalize them for a
Yeah, they're not
injury?
I don't think they're doing that. I hope not.
All right, round 4, we have the Cardinals.
Trey McBride.
Trey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trey
Absolutely.
McBride.
Yeah.
Round 5, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Ooh.
Head coach Liam Cohen,
Ooh.
or
Yeah, but
No.
is it gonna grade Cohen
I would. Why
Let's
would
go-
they not, bro? I don't know. He
or
turned that shit
their
around.
defense was pretty solid, right?
we got Texans D.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Let's go or do we go Brian Thomas Jr.?
Based off last year.
Yeah,
I know, but
after
trust me,
last
I know
year.
not off last year, but the year before
I
he
know,
went
no,
crazy.
his rookie year he went crazy.
Let's go Liam Cohen. Let's go
Okay.
Liam Cohen.
Yeah. We like Liam Cohen.
Yeah. He dials it up. He
Yeah.
dialed it up against us this year.
Mhm.
Round 6, Green Bay Packers. Okay. I'm curious to see what you would say for this one.
They're the way their team is built is more like
They don't have
It's-
one superstar. Yeah.
I'll say Josh Jacobs. Wait,
Ja-
did you already put it?
No,
No.
not yet. Oh, wait, what about Kraft? Or who's the tight end?
Oh, we
they
have
got?
2 tight ends?
Yeah, we can get
Oh,
two
yeah,
tight
go Tucker Kraft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yes.
Okay, bet.
If this thing's legit, Tucker
Yeah.
Kraft's actually, if he didn't get hurt, one of the best tight ends in the league. Yeah.
Round 7, Falcons. Now we have RB open for Bijan.
Bijan.
Boom.
Wait, hold
Easy.
on. Yeah, no,
What?
Bijan.
Wait, who were you thinking on the hold
Could
on?
have maybe went Drake London. But
Yeah, no, Drake
go
London's a
Bijan.
fire
No,
receiver. Bro,
Bijan.
dude, I swear to God, every time I have the best receiver that starts taking off, they get fucking injured on my fantasy team. Every time I had him, and then
Are you guys in the league?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta find a new one now.
we do because I think our cousin doesn't want to do it anymore.
Really?
Yeah, but
you guys do redraft
I
or
was in
dynasty?
quite a few redraft.
Redraft.
We do usually do auction draft with him, and then his work. We'll do some leagues as well.
Yeah.
But bro, I had Godwin when that was Baker's guy, and he
Yeah.
was throwing it to him every time, and
and then he got
like,
it. Yeah.
I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
All right, round 8, we have the Eagles. So we have receiver open, O-line open, quarterback, and quarterback.
O-line.
O-line.
For sure.
Okay.
All right,
Two
round
of the best
9.
O-lines I've ever played.
Ravens.
Baltimore Ravens.
Lamar.
I mean, you can't go. Lamar. Okay.
We're
cooking.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
Round 10. Seahawks. JSN.
Wait,
we only have
what's available?
No, that's it. That's
That's
Just
the last one?
Yeah.
Last one.
No
JSN.
doubt about it.
Dude,
This has got to be.
If this isn't 17
this has to be at least like.
Oh, no shit! Oh my god! No fucking way! We fucking got it!
Is it actually?
Yes! We've never done this!
Holy shit.
Dog, we have never done this!
Bro, I was about to say, when you pull JSN, I go, bro, it's got to be like that. If that's not 17-0, like, I don't know what the fuck we're doing. Let's go.
We fucking did it, bro. Dude,
that's actually nuts.
Did I not say? I was like, Justin's here. We're gonna get it. I get it, bro.
That's actually crazy.
Oh
bro.
my god. Let me look at this, bro.
That is
save
fate.
that fucking picture right now.
Squad.
Copy that shit right now.
We have Liam Cohen, a head coach, Lamar.
So we have at quarterback Lamar Jackson, running backs Devon Achane and Bijan Robinson,
explosive.
Wide receivers Malik Neighbors and JSN. Tight ends Trey McBride, Tucker Kraft. That was huge.
That was a great pull.
O-line, Eagles, defense, Texans head coach Liam Cohen.
Yeah, that's a dial.
Text that to me right now.
Dude,
I'm about to frame that shit.
I was about to say, when you started to look, I'm like, is he gonna say like 14-3 or something like that? I'm like, there's no way. Like that was a legit one, dude. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
That's fate. That is fate right there.
You just ended months of frustration, bro.
That's actually crazy, dude. You're the one who mentioned Kraft. Before me.
Yeah.
True. That's
True.
legit. If you didn't say it because I wasn't thinking of him, that was a good fucking.
No, because before he got hurt, I mean, he was on pace
he's
to be like,
he's a problem. Dude.
Yeah.
No, he's a problem.
Wow.
What a way to end the episode, honestly.
Well,
or we do have more games.
I did have one more thing, but
no, let's do it. Whatever you want to do.
Holy shit.
That's actually fucking nuts. That's
funny.
Holy.
That just made me so happy.
It's so funny too because like every time we post one of those videos, they actually pump out great views because like now it's gotten to a point where everyone's
People
like, I'm just here for the ride along now. Oh
Holy
my
shit.
god.
Damn.
Will you guys still play it now?
That's what I'm saying. Do we have to stop the series?
Yeah, shit.
We finally got it.
Do we have to stop series? We can find another series. That's
No,
for
send
damn
me that
sure.
shit. I'll still be doing that.
Yeah. I'll send you a picture of that team and then I'll send you the link as well.
That's fucking
Oh
crazy,
my god.
Bro.
Yeah, well I had a start bench and cut.
All right.
All right, so I got a start bench and cut all-time linebackers. We have Bobby Wagner, Patrick Willis, and Luke Kuechly.
All right.
Start one, bench one, cut one.
Start Luke Kuechly.
Dude, I love that answer.
Bench. This is tough.
Yeah.
This is no disrespect in any way. These guys are all 3 Hall of Famers. Give me I'll bench Bobby Wagner.
Okay.
And I'll cut Patrick Willis.
Patrick
Willis is a Hall of Famer, no doubt about it.
His career got cut short though too.
Yeah, but even Kuechly's career got cut short.
Yeah.
But I'm taking Kuechly over those guys just because he basically knew what was coming half the time. And that makes everybody around you. But if you have a guy, if a guy's telling me, hey, they're doing this, and I got to know what they're doing, like before even 25% of the snaps of a game, that's like gonna make you 10x better.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. What? Fuck. I might be down
17-0, just put the lights out.
I'll just change battery.
All right.
I was gonna say, what is the hardest part about playing linebacker? Is it having to just? I mean, you got to know everyone's job on the field.
Yeah, I would say, I don't know. There's a lot of, every team poses different challenges. But I mean, you got to be able to, like, it's not you have to, in order to be able to be out there and like consistently playing at a high level, you have to like kind of have an idea of what's coming, but also be able to just handle, like, I feel like I would call it like the storm. Like, dude, in the games, you're gonna get hit in the mouth. Like, it's gonna get hard at times. Like, you just gotta bite down on the mouthpiece and grind through it, dude. Like I think, yeah, because we were playing, who was it? Like last year we were playing, I think it was Philly. Like, we were playing Philly in the beginning of the game. Like, we all looked at each other. We were just like, all right, like this is gonna be a
Yeah.
They have like, dude, their O-line is like as good as it gets, big, and just they got so much talent that it's like sometimes you're just, dude, you're up against so much that it's like, and the way they the way they call the league now is like to even get stops on defense against good offenses in today's league is like almost impossible. So it's there's a lot that goes into it for sure.
Yeah. All right, we got start bench cut, QBs in their prime. We have Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, and Patrick Mahomes.
Give me Aaron Rodgers.
Starting Aaron Rodgers, Patrick
Mahomes. No. Yeah.
No Brees?
No, give me Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Mahomes.
Cutting Mahomes. Gotta keep it, gotta keep the rivalry.
Yeah, fuck Mahomes.
Whoa.
You can post that. You don't got to cut that for me.
Yeah, I don't have to leave that for you. All right, well, that's all I got for the games. I don't know if there's anything else. I mean, I don't want to take too much of your time. I know we've had a great recording. We've got a lot of good content. So that's going to do it for this first podcast episode of Duck Duck Hike. And what a way to start with none other than my former high school teammate and linebacker for the Denver Broncos, Justin Strnad. So, Justin, thanks again for joining on this great episode.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys having me on, man. It was a good time kicking it with you guys. And, yeah, let's go.
This was so fun.
It was. No, for sure.
Denver Broncos to the Super Bowl this year.
Let's go, baby.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.